Hi guys! I think I'm just going to do a video today showing you what I eat in a day as a vegan. Because I think some people are overwhelmed and think it's hard, and it's really not. And sometimes it's just as simple as putting together stuff you have and you still feel satisfied. So we'll see what happens come dinner if I plan something elaborate or just go with something simpler and healthier. In any case, I start every day with coffee. I love coffee. I'm not giving that up because I'm vegan, and guess what? Coffee's vegan, so you don't have to give it up. Now, I have coffee here that I made in my Keurig, and I love coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is filled with minerals and vitamins. It's healthy. It's made from the palm buds on the coconut tree. And let me just read to you here. It's gluten-free. It's got no artificial flavors, zero cholesterol, of course. And you can use it as in a one-to-one ratio with other sugars. Let me just read this for you guys in case you don't know about coconut sugar, although I just put up a video about the sugars I prefer. So Grace Natural Organic Coconut Sugar is made from 100% fresh, nutrient-rich sap collected from tender coconut flower buds. Yeah, so the coconut buds, whatever. I don't know what I said earlier, but the little buds, as you can see in the picture, they take the sap from that. The sugar is handmade by gently heating the sap in an open pan and boiled until it turns into granular form. This ancient process allows our coconut sugar to be free of preservatives, artificial colors, and chemicals. The color, sweetness, and flavor of coconut sugar may vary slightly from package to package due to the handcrafted process we follow to produce our all-natural sweetener. As the sap is not processed with any chemicals, you may find clumps of sugar inside the package. Coconut sugar has been a favorite in the tropics for thousands of years, and it's something that I only recently became aware of in the last year. Love it. Tastes great, has a sort of caramelly flavor to it, and I put that in my coffee. And low glycemic, it does not cause your blood sugar to spike like other sugars, so it's fantastic. And I have that with, I have my coffee with some soy milk. Either I use a soy milk creamer, or in this case I've got my So Nice organic soy milk. This is the unsweetened, and I just put some into a cup, and I use my handheld frother, froth it up, and then I just pour it. I hold back the foam, I pour the milk into the cup. Sorry guys, you're not seeing that, but there's the milk. So I mix the milk around, and then you can just add your foam to make yourself an easy homemade cappuccino. There you go. There's my cappuccino. Top it with some cinnamon if you like. Maybe I will today. That's how I get my day going. And then I'm going to get my breakfast started. And for breakfast, I'm going to have potatoes, sauteed potatoes with tofu scramble. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so I typically then get 2 potatoes. Now this is I'd call small, this is medium. And I might have 2 small potatoes, or 1 small or 1 medium. I've washed these, and I'll peel some of the skin off, but I like to leave some when I make my home fries. And I just cut these up into cubes, and I boil them. One thing I've done sometimes lately, because my daughter likes it, is I will boil them, and then I will deep fry the pieces to make them really crispy, or I'll just saute them in a pan with some veggies and some seasoning and eat them like that. So, now as you cut your potato, this part, I felt this already was a bit soft on that side. So this part is gone bad, but it doesn't mean the whole potato is wasted. Just cut that part off, and you can sniff your potato to see if it smells bad at all, and it doesn't. It's just that part that's bad, so then I just cut my potatoes up into pieces. I don't know how big that is. I just cut them up into sort of bite-sized pieces. There's no real specific way to do it except how you like it. Then I put them to boil, and I will be back. While my potatoes are boiling, I start getting my tofu scramble ready, since that's what I'm having today. So I don't know how much this is. I just have a block of tofu, broke off some pieces. And I'm showing you this because people often think veganism is expensive. Now I'll show you. I got 6 tomatoes, 2 orange, 2 red, 2 yellow, for $1.99 in a package that was being reduced because some had slight damage. So you can see that's a little bruised right there, but no big deal. I'll just cut that part off and cut up these pieces of tomato to go into my tofu scramble. So I'm going to put in here today some of this tomato, some mushrooms, some green onion, and just to show you guys, you can grow your green onions. Once you've cut off the stalks, put the bulbs into water, the roots, let them start to offshoot, and then you can plant them and just keep growing them in your window. So I'm going to have this and some also pepper. Again, I got 2 big peppers like this. No, I got 3 in a pack for 99 cents on the produce reduced section because, look, they're getting a little wrinkly, but so what, still good. So onions, tomato, peppers, mushrooms. That'll be in my tofu scramble for today. Now this is what I'm talking about. Once you've cut off the rest of your green onion, keep this. Get a little container with water. Just plop it in, and you're going to see this start to grow in a matter of days. And that way you can keep green onions growing in your kitchen and not have to always buy them. This smells so good. Okay guys, so here is my breakfast. So I've got my potatoes, and today I boiled them and then I sauteed them with some oil, some oregano, some spicy Herbamare salt. What else? Garlic. Oh, and I love, now this is not the package, but I picked up some bulk veggie seasoning, and I don't know if you can see the color, I really love this. So I sprinkled some of that on there as well, and just sauteed them. Now sometimes I will season them with all that. I'll cut them up as I did earlier, and I'll just season them with all my flavorings, and I'll put them in the oven, or really my toaster oven, and bake them, so therefore you have no oil on them if you want to go that route. And for my tofu scramble today, I always like to put curry in there. It gives it that color. I mean, it looks like scrambled eggs here, but I like the flavor of curry. I don't do it for the color. And I love my black salt. Black salt, if you haven't heard of it, you'll find at Indian stores, and it really gives that eggy taste without it having that sort of eggy rawness. Now that I've cut eggs out of my diet, it can smell how that egg smell is just so intense. So I have that, I've got red pepper, I've got mushrooms, I've got green onions, and I have yellow tomatoes in here. You can put whatever you want in your tofu scramble. Oh yeah, and I seasoned it with some of the black salt, with some curry, with some black pepper, with some garlic powder, and with some basil, some dried basil. So I grow my own basil, and I pick the leaves and dry them. So I put some basil in there as well. Oh, and a little bit of chili powder. Now I'm going to eat. Simple as that. You can load this up with even some spinach, kale, whatever you want to saute with that, or whatever you like. Or you can just make it plain. You can just, stir fry that with some spiciness if that's all you want with that. And, another thing you could put in there, which I didn't, and I forgot, I always like to sprinkle my nutritional yeast, so I'll just put some on top and incorporate that in. This is Bob's Red Mill nutritional yeast, and this is fortified with B12, so I like to add that, and I'm going to eat. Okay, I wanted to point out one thing that is really important to stress. Now this is a big dinner plate. I got a lot of tofu on there, and I have a lot of potatoes. Now some of you might say, oh my god, that's so much potatoes. It's going to cause you to get fat and so forth. Well, potatoes are a whole food. Now you can, as I said, make it without the oil. You can just bake them in the oven, and they still come up nice and crispy. But this is a meal. Eggs have saturated fat, cholesterol, and they're very fattening. Tofu has tons of calcium, other vitamins, and it's not fattening. It's not an animal product. Animal products are loaded with cholesterol and the saturated fat that just sort of goes right to your hips. And if you think I'm lying, I've been eating breakfast like this for the past year since I went vegan. You've got no clue how much weight I've been losing. So this won't make you fat. This is a whole foods, plant-based breakfast. Now, it's not vegan donuts or vegan cinnamon rolls, which might be different, but this is potatoes, tofu, and veggies. This amount will fill you up, won't make you fat, and trust me on that, guys. So that's something I thought was important to point out. Okay guys, it's snack time, and I'm having all natural peanut butter. This is actually the Kraft brand, but it's chunky. Nothing but peanuts in here with an apple. This is a really great little snack to have if you haven't tried it before. And I just want to clarify, when I start the day with coffee, I usually have my coffee first. Then I let an hour pass, about an hour, and then I make my breakfast, which is the tofu scramble and the potatoes as of today. Other days I might have oatmeal or something different. And that's when I probably have a second cup of coffee, if and when I do decide to do that, which today I did. And that breakfast really, it powered me through a Zumba workout. I mean, all those carbs from the potatoes, and it's great. I feel energized. And now, as I said, it's snack time, so I'm gonna go eat. Okay guys, so now before dinner, I just had a little snack. This is my guilty pleasure, Lay's potato chips. These are the lightly salted. Gosh, I don't buy these too often. That might be a lie. I try not to buy them too often because I eat them like crazy when I have them. So here we go. This is a snack before dinner, just like a handful-ish, not too much. Okay, so it's dinner time, guys, and I'm having a burrito. Now, I'll just cut this so you can see what's in it. So I have rice, beans, guacamole, and for my main part I use mushrooms and red peppers. I've also got corn in there, cilantro, which I love. I've got black beans. And this would be my dinner. Can't wait to dig in. I love burritos. So flavorful. Okay, so you know the complete list. I've got rice. I have vegan sour cream that I made with some soft tofu. I have chipotle sauce flavoring on there. I have tomatoes, lettuce, cilantro, black beans, guacamole, and mushrooms and red pepper. So that's what I've got in here, packed with good stuff, and it's quite filling. So guys, I'll be back because I'm probably going to have a little dessert later. And so far, that's my day. I'm feeling satisfied, totally satisfied on a plant-based diet, but I'll be back for my dessert. Okay guys, this is like 4.5 hours later, and that burrito completely filled me up. But I'm having a little tiny bit of this so delicious dairy-free cashew salted caramel cluster ice cream. I'm just gonna have like 2 spoonfuls of this. It's so good, and all I really need. Okay, thanks guys for following me and seeing what I ate today. If you have any questions, please comment below and I will try to answer them all. Alright, thanks for watching.